by Kelly Price called It's My Time. That was my lovely guest, Miss J. Gaines' favorite song, her theme song. Today we have Miss J. Gaines, the Wholesale Diva, here at Let's Talk Live. Welcome, Miss J.
Thank you for having me. I'm so honored to be here today.
Oh my gosh, we're so happy to have the Wholesale Diva in the building.
Hey,
Ooh,
hey,
ooh,
hey,
ooh,
hey.
ooh. This lady, you guys, is out here across the country, flipping, selling houses, wholesaling, real estate investing. We're going to get a lot of great tidbits and nuggets from her, and she'll explain her whole program coming up. But right now, we're going to sip a little tea. What color do you like your tea, black or gray, Miss Gaines?
I'm kind of a fruity girl.
You like
I
peach
like that
tea?
peppermint, peach, something that has a tasty palate to it.
I like it. I like
Yeah.
it. Peach is my favorite too.
I love peach.
Mm-hmm. So the tea we're sipping today is about Sheriff Joe Arpaio.
Dun, 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 dun.
They threw him the book. OMG. Nobody thought it would ever happen. This man has been in office for years upon years. Arizona has, just had to deal with his very strict, stringent laws that he's placed on the state and the city. And, everybody's just fed up. That I know myself personally. Okay? And he had violated some rules of the court, and he is now been charged.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun,
Justice
dun,
has
dun.
been served. So, Miss Gaines, what do you think just about, people who abuse their power?
I think that karma is a biscuit.
Mm-hmm.
And what goes around, comes around.
So come back home.
So no matter what you do wrong to people, it's going to eventually come back to you. And you can believe that or not believe it, but it's a reality.
It's the truth.
It's a
And
reality.
that's the thing, is like if you've been blessed to have a position of power and authority and you influence so many people, you
Right.
got to do what's right. Just do what's right. You can't do what's going to work for you, what's in the best interest of you, your partners. You need, if you're supposed to be a politician, somebody who is enforces the law, then enforce it the right way.
Exactly.
OMG. So
And I think that carries over into our personal lives too. A lot of people don't understand that.
that's very true. That's very true. So, Miss J. Gaines, we're going to this is the wealth segment of the Let's Talk Life show, and I'm really about trying to financially educate the community about ways that they can build their wealth and create generational wealth, pretty much. Things that you'll be able to pass on to your family, leaving your legacy here.
Right.
And real estate is a big factor in building wealth. Would you say so? Ms.
Absolutely.
Gaines?
Absolutely. And we're working now to empower, inspire, and motivate individuals all across the United States that it's really important, whether you're a small business owner, single mom, single dad, whether you're just an individual that wants to leave something for your children. Instead of leaving them a legacy of welfare and food stamps, leave them a legacy of real estate. It's very important
For
to
sure.
purchase real estate.
Mm-hmm.
I just think people need to get their own 40 acres and a mule.
That's
Don't
what
you?
I'm talking about. We
Yeah.
can't be waiting, Miss Gaines, forever. We already been
It's not
waiting for
coming.
how long?
It's not coming, guys.
I don't got
Yeah.
time to wait on you till I'm 90.
Get your own
I
40
need
acres.
it now. I need
and
it
a
right
mule.
now.
Absolutely.
Amen. So just give us a little information about yourself, what you do, or your background, what brought you to this place.
Well, back in somewhere around 1998, 99, I was going through a divorce. I was a military wife. I was living the high life, had the cars in the driveway, living in a nice home in California. We were living a good life. I was a professional model, working in San Francisco. I had 2 small kids, and my husband just decided he wanted a divorce. And I went into my pity mode for a couple of days, and then one night, it's so funny, late at night I was sipping a cup of tea, orange tea, and I saw on TV, you know how the TV's on, you see it but you don't see it. So what we did was,
Excuse me. Just pause. That's what I get.
So, Miss J, you're just telling us about how you got here.
how I got started.
Started.
Well, My husband, as I mentioned earlier, announced that he wanted a divorce, and I was having my pity party, sipping a cup of orange tea, ironically. And this commercial came across the TV for about the 2000th time. You know how you see, but you don't see. And it said, you too can learn how to buy real estate, no money, no banks, no credit. And then they started interviewing all these people sitting on the beach in Hawaii with the floral shirts on.
I've seen that commercial.
And there was one African American in the commercial, one. And he was a single brother with two small kids, well, two sons. And he talked about how he owned 5 or 6 properties, and he didn't have to worry about working for anybody anymore. And so that got my attention. I turned around and I was like, okay, I've been the PTA mom, I've been a professional model, I've held a marriage together for 12 or 13 years. I've always been the support system in society. I can do this. So I went that weekend to the seminar, and let me tell you, my life changed. I did my first real estate deal and made $10,599. And that was after I split with my mentors, because I made $20,000, actually 21. And the rule is in this business, you give half to your mentor.
That is amazing.
That's how I got started.
That is awesome. And that's what I really want to share with the community, is that you can do it. You don't have to have 5 degrees, been in finance, be a mortgage breaker. You could be the average American and really do a program like this. Is that correct?
Absolutely. Right now, myself and other individuals across the country are teaching, educating, and empowering individuals that we call students. And we're working with them, and the average person could do this. You don't need a high school diploma. You don't need a college degree. You don't need a real estate license. You don't need your own money. The major investment is going to be in your education as far as getting started and learning the business. But if you think about it, we've had coaches and mentors ever since we were children. Our parents were our first, then our school teachers, then our coaches in sports, and when you get in college, you have coaches and counselors. So we've always had coaches and counselors, and I need to get people to understand you need to respect the knowledge that these people are bringing to you. So whether it's myself or someone else, you need a coach or mentor to hold your hand through this business.
For sure.
Yes.
And I just feel like in high school, college, they don't necessarily teach you how to really conduct real business.
You're not taught to be an entrepreneur.
Nope.
You're taught to become a workaholic for someone else.
Yes.
And they don't even give a gold watch after 40 years anymore.
Nope.
Nope.
No pension.
No
nothing.
pension, no gold watch.
It's like, you're too old. You gotta
Right.
go.
You gotta go.
Bye.
But real estate is not going anywhere. Let me tell you the 5 things: food, clothing, shelter, medical, and death. If you get involved in any of those 5 things in life, you're always going to make a living. Why? Because those are major needs. People have to have food, clothing, shelter. They're going to die, and they have to have medical attention.
Mm-hmm.
So I did 2 of them. I did the medical and the shelter. I was a nurse for 18 years.
For sure, for sure. And before we wrap up this segment, I just want you to kind of give a little motivation or a little tidbit of how the importance of building your wealth, especially through real estate.
Well, the major thing in terms of real estate is land is not going anywhere. If you drive and take a trip from here to California, or from here to New York, you're going to just pass vast amounts of land. So there's land out there. And there are people every day that are losing their houses, whether it's foreclosure, inheritance, behind in taxes, or whatever. So there's always the possibility of purchasing a house. So my advice to people is buy land and buy houses.
Mm-hmm. Get your 40 acres and a mule.
Get your 40 acres and a mule.
And that's an African American slogan, but this is for all Americans,
All nationalities.
all nationalities. You know, if you come from a place of you weren't born into wealth, this is the opportunity that you can take to build your own wealth.
Or if you immigrated here from another country. It's funny, realistically, how people come from other countries. And other nationalities come over here and buy real estate and build wealth or open a business. We live right in this country, and we're not taking advantage of those opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the message I'm trying to get across to everyone.
Well, we're so thankful to have the Wholesale Diva
Thank
here
you.
at the Let's Talk Life with Leticia Latrice show. That was our first segment, the wealth segment, discussing real estate investing. We will be back after these announcements, and stay tuned. Radio Phoenix would like you to know one way you can support Radio Phoenix is by becoming one of our sustaining members. For as little as $35 per year, members receive discounts, savings, and other benefits provided by our membership program partners. And don't forget, the membership fee is tax deductible. For more information or to sign up, call 480-829-5746 or go online to radiophoenix.org. Click on the support tab at the bottom and then become a member on the drop down menu. We thank you for your generous support of community radio. Thank goodness for Radio Phoenix. We're here at the Let's Talk Life show with Leticia Latrice, the Princess of Phoenix, and we have Miss Jay Gaines back with us. Hello, Miss Wholesale Diva.
How you doing, Leticia? East Coast in the house.
Hey, Midwest actually.
Midwest, yeah.
Connection. She's
Midwest
from
Connection.
Chicago. I'm from
Yeah.
Minneapolis. So, Miss J, we want to get into the real estate investing skinny. The Wholesale Diva has created a whole wonderful program to show Americans across the country how they can build and get real estate and do real estate investing. Now, I want you to get into the program just a little bit. Just share with us how it works and just some of the things that people can learn through it, and then we'll get into some other stuff.
Well, the basic premise of the program that I actually sat down about 3 years ago and put together because I saw so many people going to a lot of seminars that come through town and workshops and not negating anything that the workshops and seminars are teaching, but a lot of people were buying the programs and they weren't taking any action. So I'm looking for that small group of people that want to take a program and want to take action. I'm not looking for the tire kickers. I'm not looking for the people that don't believe it works or the ones that just want to try it. They just want to taste the popsicle. I want the people that want to go full into this and do this as a business, not a hobby. So we're traveling across America right now looking for those people to build teams in different cities.
So just kind of go over like some of the deals that you make. You know, I know you're all across the country doing deals. You have your students that are doing deals. Just kind of give us an example of what that looks like.
Right now I have a student in Dallas that have 5 properties under contract. I have a student in Georgia who actually called while we were on the radio, but I couldn't talk to him. He just got 2 properties under contract. He's only been with me 2 weeks. I have a lot of success stories from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and I have students in Alabama, Georgia, certain parts of New York. I have some students that flew in from LA and trained with me for a week. So in different cities across the United States. But the main thing is, no matter who your mentor or coach is, if you follow the instructions, don't fight us, guys. Listen to what we tell you to do. You know, we're kind of hard-headed. We don't want to listen. But if I've already stepped in the mud, I'm trying to tell you, wait a minute, hold up, don't step in the mud. It's right there. So just listen to your mentors and coaches, no matter what business you're in.
Hey, I don't want to reinvent the wheel. If you've been doing it for 20 years, you know the ins and outs. Why would I come in as a rookie and be trying to tell you what to do? And that is just a little bit of business advice for people to have, because a lot of people try to come into other people's establishments and rewrite what's already been written. It's
Absolutely.
not going to happen. And it isn't very respectful either.
I run into that so much. People will come to me and say, well, I have 2 master's degrees, or I have a real estate license. I know what I'm doing. You don't know this side of the business. You're still in the matrix. I am the Morpheus.
I love you, Morpheus.
Morpheus.
Morph me some houses. I need about 10 properties, some building,
Well, hopefully by next year this time we'll have you 10 houses.
Yes, ma'am. I'm so excited. I'm so
Absolutely.
excited. And that's really what we want to get into again, that this is a program that anybody can take advantage of. You know, you don't have to have 3 master's degrees, a doctorate, you know, come from wealth. You can do it yourself.
You can have an 8th grade education and do this business.
So the thing that really stuns me the most is that you don't have to have credit to be able to get into real estate investing. So without giving away your whole program and things of that nature, just kind of explain how people do not have to use credit to purchase real estate.
Well, they actually have to come out and go through my 2-day boot camp to find that out.
For sure.
But I'll just allude to it a little bit. The whole society is focused and based on credit and what your credit score is and all that. And we have found a way to do real estate without having to use any type of credit at all. You might not believe that, but it's a reality.
It's a reality.
Mhm.
And you said something about, I don't know, you can get houses for pennies on the dollar. You can, all these different things. It just sounds too good to be true. But let them know.
Yeah, we just bought 5 houses in the Texas area, and I think we put down $10 on each property. So a total of $50 for 5 houses. And once my student completes those deals, she'll probably walk out of closing with close to $100,000.
Sign me up right now. I'm ready to go. I need to be in the class tomorrow. What time does it start? I'm just kidding.
I'm working now a lot more with private students one-on-one because we give workshops all around the United States. They're usually 2-day boot camps. And again, you have 3 types of people that attend those boot camps. And let me be very clear about this. The first person is just curious. They're a tire kicker. I heard about this on late night TV. I don't believe it. I just want to see if it works. And they don't believe anything, so they come with a closed mind. The second person that comes is tired of their job. You know how the comedian said everybody has somebody at work they want to kill? Those people are looking for something to replace their 9 to 5. So they're looking to do it as a business. They're a little bit more serious. And then you have the third person that comes. This person is maybe on another level, a doctor, a lawyer, a business person who may own a donut shop or a coffee shop or dry cleaners. These individuals are not interested in doing the menial work, the grunt work, but they want to purchase some properties. They want to have 10 or 12 rentals. So for those people, we have a VIP platinum program. And that platinum program, we'll just go out and find them some properties, and they can call themselves an investor.
That's great. That's great. I think you have some events coming up in the Phoenix area.
Yes, we do have a seminar coming up. It's going to be all over Facebook. We'll be advertising it there. It's going to be in September. I will be flying back in town just for 2 days to host that boot camp. It's on the 9th and 10th, and if you want more information, you can contact the radio station.
Okay, awesome. I appreciate that. Actually, let us know how we can reach out to you and find information about your program also. Best way to reach you.
Google the Wholesale Diva, but you probably won't get through directly to me. I have a ton of assistants around the United States. But you can reach out to me at our office number, which is 858-381-0508. And we have an alternate number, which is a Dallas number, 972-379-9052. And you can always send me an email at thewholesalediva@gmail. My whole brand across Google is the THEWHOLESALE Diva.
She is such a diva too, you guys. She's up in here with her beautiful fan. Whip it out, girl. Yes, fabulous.
This is actually my fan for my Tai Chi class.
Okay.
I take Tai Chi, so when I'm traveling around the country, I always take Tai Chi classes wherever I'm at, and kickboxing also.
She is serious business.
Yeah,
at
at 67, I gotta stay in shape.
She is fierce, okay? This is life goals, you guys. And at the end of the day, that's what we want to do here at the Let's Talk Life Show is give people to educate, encourage, and inspire, the world to be able to know that you can take your life by the reins. You can change your situation right now, but you have to do the work.
Because if you're not living your dream, guess what? You're living somebody else's.
And I think society is so tired of living other people's dreams.
Absolutely.
And it's about believing in yourself and knowing that you really do have what it takes to create your own destiny, to create the life that you want for yourself. You're a prime example. I'm living my dreams now, and you just really gotta take your life by the reins, man.
Can I just share something with your listeners?
Yes, ma'am.
A lot of times we leave our 9 to 5s and we don't know anything else, so we go to the first multi-level marketing meeting that we are invited to, and we get involved in multi-level marketing. The problem with that business is not the multi-level marketing business model. The problem is we're not taught how to run a business professionally. And a lot of people get into multi-level marketing and they fail, so when you bring them something that's a good opportunity like real estate investing, they don't believe it or don't want to get involved in it because they've been burned out from the multi-level marketing. I think that people need to, somewhere in between that 9 to 5 and starting your own business, go and take some classes, get educated, learn about business licensing, learn about professional business etiquette, learn about how to dress correctly when you're conducting business, and how to have lunch and meetings and all that. I run into that so much where people have no sense of business acumen.
Mm-hmm.
And that's needed. That's absolutely needed.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about running a business. You have to function on a whole nother level. The
Mhm.
sagging pants, the gold teeth, the bad weaves, ladies. That stuff
Get
don't
your
work.
weave right.
Yeah, it doesn't work in this business.
But I just feel like what you said is absolutely correct.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you're doing business, you need to have a certain level of professionalism.
Professionalism.
And it's not about what degree you have,
Right.
What knowledge you have, but still have respect, be professional, be on time. These minor things can get people a very
Say
long
on time
way.
again.
On time.
Oh my God.
Even though sometimes I'm on CP time. Don't talk about me, y'all. You guys know. Lord Jesus help me. I'm working on it.
But even if you're late for an appointment, out of professional courtesy, you text the person, you let them know. You don't just have that gap there. I find that a lot of people that want to be business individuals, they won't even let you know, well, I'm going to be late for our appointment, or hey, I'm on my way, I'm 5 minutes out, whatever the situation is. Because when you start doing real estate, you cannot function in that world. You cannot function in
But
that
really
world.
what it takes too is for people to renew their mind. All the things that you've
It's a
learned up
mindset.
until this point, the things they taught you in high school, even the things they teach you in college. I have a master's degree. Everything I know in business, I've had to learn by being in the field, in the business world.
In the
So,
streets.
having said that, it's just that if you have an open mind and you're willing to learn new things and you're willing to do things differently than they've been done, then you can become successful. I feel like that's the key to
That's the
success.
key.
Because if you already, okay, they say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different results. If what you've already been doing and what you've already been taught is not working, then maybe you need to look at things differently.
Absolutely.
And that's really just the first step.
It's a mindset change, and that's the biggest challenge I find in traveling around the United States speaking to groups. People don't want to change their mindset. You will never be successful in any type of business endeavor until you change your mindset. You've got to be open-minded to learning new techniques, new practices, and functioning as a business person and talking. You can't say, to in a business negotiation, I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, guys.
Come on. Cut out the slang, man.
That craziness on your voicemail, when they call your voicemail and it says back that thing up. Come on, guys.
Don't back it up.
You got to have professional voicemails, or your email is, I don't even want to say some of the emails.
Well, hey, we're going to have you back on the show so we can go over a little business etiquette for people.
Absolutely.
However, the one thing that I want to say about that is that you need to change your mindset to start to think like the wealthy think.
Absolutely.
That is really what the key is that you can't think like a employee. Like I don't know, you have to change your mindset and learn and think the way that the wealthy do, and then that is the key to success in helping you build your legacy.
Absolutely.
So you guys, thanks so much for tuning in to this week's episode of Let's Talk Life with Leticia Latrice, the Princess of Phoenix. We're here at radiophoenix.org, where the Valley comes to talk, sing, and connect. We're bringing the world to Phoenix and Phoenix to the world. We love to thank Miss J. Gaines for coming on and giving us all that wisdom, the Wholesale Diva. We're going to have you back for sure.
I would love to come back.
You guys stay tuned for next week's episode. Thanks. Bye.
Everybody okay?